welcome into Rebecca K Crochet. Today what we are going to do is make this cobble stitch scarf. This is an aligned cobble stitch because they go in a row. A lot of times the cobble stitch will go back and forth and be not in a row. It'll be like offset. What you're going to need is your yarn, a pair of scissors, a hook, and a needle. And what I used was Hobby Lobby I Love This Yarn in Toasted Almond. It is 7 ounces, 199 grams, 355 meters or yards, and 325 meters. It's 100% acrylic. It calls for a 5.5 hook. It's a 4 medium worsted weight yarn. You can wash and dry this. It wears very well. I have to get my words going. I did use a Susan Bates J 6mm hook. I went up a little bit because I wanted it to be a little bit looser drape than the headband or the ear warmer. And this one I made is roughly 6 foot long. You do it by the width of your arms is how I did it, because I know that'll wrap around me really, really well for my scarf. And I used almost an entire skein. The only thing is that the only other thing I used the skein for was the ear warmer, which is in the same stitch. So if I want to wear these two together, I can. And the ear warmer is on my channel. It was posted a couple of days ago, so it's right before this one. If you want to do that and this one like I did. So with that, let's get started. Okay, so for this stitch, we are going to start with a single crochet in the second stitch from the hook. This is your first stitch. This is your second stitch. The one on your hook does not count, and we are going to single crochet all the way across. Now I did start with 200 chains, so it's going to take a while. This is going to make a really nice scarf, and the reason that I am using a larger hook than the one that I did for the headband, because this is the same stitch, it's because I want this one to be a little bit looser and drapier because it is a scarf. Now, a good rule of thumb while you're trying to figure out how many to chain, because it's an even number of stitches is what you want. And when you're trying to figure out how many to chain, a good rule of thumb is to chain it until it is your arm span. And 200 is my arm span plus about maybe 2 inches, a little bit longer, about 2 inches longer than my arm span. And that way you'll have a nice scarf that fits you. You can do this with a child all the way up to an adult. That's the easiest way to figure out what size of scarf to make for a person. Now you can do this in the round, or you can make this a long scarf. I haven't decided what I'm going to do, so by the time I get down to the other end, I had better decide. But as you're sitting here watching me single crochet, I'm not going to make you do that. So I will be back whenever I get to the other end. Okay, now I have my 200 stitches, so I'm going to chain one, turn my work, and we are going to single crochet in the first one, and it's in that turning chain, and then treble crochet in the next one. Single crochet, and the next one and treble crochet in our next one. Let's wrap it around twice, go through, pull up a loop, pull through two, pull through two, pull through two, holding onto your back loop so that you don't get it too wide. Then single crochet and treble crochet. And that's what we're going to repeat, the single crochet and the treble crochet all the way across until we get to the end. And I will be back when we get to the end to show you what to do next. And I think I did not attach it, so I decided that I was going to make a straight one because I got to thinking my husband will probably cabbage this scarf. This is one of his favorite colors that I want to crochet, and he will probably more than likely want it, so I decided I would just go ahead and make it. And if he wants to wear it, fine, and if I want to wear it, fine. I can always make me a different one, but I showed you how to do it in the round with the headband. So if you do want to make it in the round, you can go back and look at the, not headband, but the ear warmer video on the other day, and it'll show you how to do it in the round if you want to attach it. Because it's the same thing, it's just, this is just a longer piece of material or fabric or whatever you want to call it, crochet. So we should end with a treble crochet at the other side. And this is going to take me a while, so I will be back for you in a blink of an eye. And for me, a couple of minutes. Okay, so now this is what you look like on the back side. This is your front side, which you'll have these bumps all the way down the front side. So now what we're going to do, we finished with a treble crochet, and now we're going to chain one, turn our work, and we are going to single crochet back into that stitch, and we're going to single crochet all the way across. And the reason that we do this is because when we come back, these stitches, you want them to all be on the same side, so you have to single crochet back across, because if you would do it again, the bumps would be on the other side. Your bumps are always opposite, so you single crochet back. And when I get that done, this is a 2-row repeat. And so what you want to do is you will single crochet one row, the next row will be your single crochet treble crochet, and then like now you're single crocheting back across. The next row will be our single crochet treble crochet row, and we'll do that till it gets just as wide as you want it to be. And I will come back when I have it as wide as I want it to be and show you what it looks like. So remember, you do this row, which is your single crochet, and then you're going to do a single crochet treble crochet for the following row. You will always start with a single crochet and end with a treble crochet. If you are not ending in the treble crochet, you need to look and figure out where you have messed up, because you will always start with a single and end with a treble. And if you don't end with that treble, you have messed up. And I will be back when I get mine as wide as I want it to be, so you can see it. The ear warmer I did is 9 rows, and it's only Yeah, I figured it was about 3 inches. About 3 inches. So I will probably, I want this to be at least 6 to 8, maybe 9 inches wide. So I'll be back. It's going to take me most of the rest of the day to do this. So, but I will be back and show you what it looks like whenever I'm done with it. Okay, now we are at the very end and we're going to fasten off. So that's just pull a loop through, grab our scissors, snip our yarn. We'll go back, pull that snug. We'll go back and use a darning needle to weave in our ends. Right here, you can either put tassels on it if you want to. Leave it like this. I'm leaving it like this because my husband will probably end up wearing this and he will not wear anything, you know, no fringe or anything on the edges. So, how many rows did I do? I did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 rows. Remember that you want to end on your single crochet row. And it is, this one is roughly 5.5 inches wide, and I ran out, this is all the yarn that I have left. So I ran out of yarn. I don't have enough to go back and do 2 more rows, so I had to stop. And there is your scarf. This is a little bit, this is almost 6 foot long. So there's the back. You can either wear it this way or you can wear it this way, where you can see either way is fine. I would prefer to have the softer edge against my skin with this edge out. So there you have it. I hope you like, subscribe, hit the bell notification, and y'all have a great day.